Yeah, boss of YouTube, 6 Foot Hacks here. Got for you guys today the team building video for week 3. Now, I want to go ahead and say if this is up on Saturday and not Friday, sorry, that is because Friday is when Twit and I had our battle. Because Thursday I have something planned that came up last minute, so I can't battle him Thursday. So it's currently Wednesday night while I'm recording this. So if I sound tired, yeah. Also, I don't want to be too loud because Javier's trying to sleep in the other room, and I can be pretty loud. So yeah, I want to let my little boy sleep. But yeah, don't think that I forgot it, please. I promise you I will be bringing you guys team building videos for every week match. I promise, promise, promise. So yeah, don't think that I forgot or something. It's just we probably had our battle. Or actually, I may upload it like actually no, it depends how late on Friday. It depends. But yeah, I'm just recording this right now and I'm going to upload and just schedule it for whenever it goes up. But yeah, if it goes up Saturday, that's probably why. It'll probably be going up like an hour or two before. Probably an hour before the actual match goes up. That way you guys can watch it and then just, yeah. And if you guys kind of like it like that, then maybe I can do that. I can upload them Saturdays, but I think normally everybody has to, well, you don't have to. I don't know. I don't really know the exact rules, but I don't think it'd be a big deal. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, I think that's really all. Our week 3 opponent is going to be Twits. Of course, this is the team building video for it, so if you guys do enjoy it, by all means, please make sure to hit the like button down below. And yeah, our match will be up either tomorrow or later today, depending on when this goes up, of course. Our week 3 opponent is Twit, aka the coach of the Grand Canyon Graninjas. Couldn't quite read that. But yeah, Twit's team is actually really terrifying. He has some pretty fat walls, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 great offensive mons to go along with his walkers, and this man doesn't even need a 12th Pokemon. That's why it's not even up there. Don't even worry about the 12th Pokemon, okay? He doesn't. It's just, it's useless. It's garbage. He doesn't need it. Just these 11 mons alone are terrifying to face enough. And Twit does have a really good draft this season, but, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's definitely gonna be a plus for us. Is he's not that experienced in battling. Again, I don't mean that in a bad way. Heck, if you saw our week 2 match, then yeah, you will see why that doesn't even matter. But it's okay. We won't lose this week though. I'm being a little too loud. Getting excited. But yeah, Twit is a little bit inexperienced, although that could work against us. That is probably something that could work in our favor though. So I will definitely be taking advantage of that if I can during our battle. But the biggest threats that Twit could potentially bring, and actually a humongously huge shout out to Ellis. Of course, his Twitter link will be down in the description. He is the nicest human being Edgar. Hey Edgar. The nicest human being ever. He is the assistant coach, well, I guess quote unquote assistant coach, the person who helps us build the teams for our matches. He is a huge help. This man puts in time, like you'll see through the EV spreads, but this man puts the time in, and just when we get to the playoffs, because there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, we will be getting to the playoffs. He will definitely be a huge reason as to why. He doesn't want to be on videos, so yeah, but maybe you guys could sway his mind. I don't know. We'll have to see as the seasons come. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into the team. Of course, at this point, you've been able to see what I'm going to bring. Hopefully, you guys haven't been mean and skipped through the video and already saw the sets. Although, I do that sometimes. I can't lie. But yeah, we have Moonshine the Clefable, we have Horsepower, the Terrakion, we have Evergreen the Shaman, Vicente the Victini Tortuga, the Blastoise, and Tranquilo the Crocodile. And actually, the fact that the last 3 mons are named in Spanish and the last 3 mons, that was not done on purpose. That's That's just how Ellis sent me the team, and he didn't put the nicknames in. That's just you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's just coincidental. But yeah, this is a team that we will be bringing now. As I was saying, the main things that me and Ellis think Twit is gonna bring is Charizard X, Conkeldurr, Jolteon, and Skarmory. There's really no reason why he should bring Sandslash. It loses to Special Victini. I think Terrakion 2 KOs it. It loses to Blastoise. Crocodile can just knock off Taunt, get up rocks on it, Toxic it. I mean, Shaman, Seed Flare. I mean, I guess it kind of deals with Registeel. I mean, we could even bring Sigilyph, Special Swallow, and Zebstrika with Hidden Power, Ice, or Grass. So yeah, we both really think that he's not going to want to bring Sandslash. So the main things that we thought he was going to bring, that we thought he was or is going to bring, sorry, my wording is bad, are again Mega Charizard X, Skarmory, Conkeldurr, and Jolteon. Jolteon is just a really giant pain in the arse because it outspeeds all of our Pokemon, including Zebstrika, and there is a chance he may think we want to bring Zap Zipper Zebstrika, so there's really no reason for him to not want to bring to not bring Jolteon. Not to mention that it does get Signal Beam for Crocodile, so that could be a bit of an issue, so we will have to watch out for that potentially. Not to mention that, again, yes, it could outspeed our entire team. It could go Scarf potentially, or Specs. Actually, best case scenario is that he's probably Timid Scarfed, because then he's not going to be doing much damage to us. Yes, he will be extremely fast. It's just it won't be hitting nearly as hard, and it would just be setup fodder for Clefable. And not Terrakion, but Crocodile can switch into it. Charizard X is just extremely scary. I know from Season 1, Adamant Charizard X, I think just 2 hit KOs or OHKOs like every wall in the tier, which is insane. At level 50, that is insane. So that is definitely something we're going to have to watch out for. Best case scenario is that he brings a defensive for Victini, because he only has 2 Pokemon that can really deal with Victini, as you see from his team, which are Jolteon and Charizard X. Not Jolteon, sorry. Jellicent to an extent because of Bolt Strike, but then we have 2 Pursuit Trappers, so that's a huge plus for us. So he will most likely, I want to say, bring defensive Charizard X. If not, then that's not a big problem at all. Conkeldurr could be terrifying if it's Adamant Sheer Force, because it destroys everything. It has 4 move slot syndrome, which is absolutely amazing because it has to have Drain Punch, I want to say. I want to say that Twit's going to want to have Drain Punch. He's going to want to have Poison Jab for Clefable. Then maybe Mach Punch in there for priority. And then if he doesn't have Thunder Punch, then Blastoise walls it. If he does have Thunder Punch, then Shaman walls him if he doesn't have Poison Jab, which he could have. Victini walls him too, I think. Yeah, yeah, best case, I guess, is if he has like Thunder Punch, Poison Jab, Drain Punch, maybe Mach Punch. Actually, if he doesn't have Mach Punch, that would be really great, because then Terrakion and Crocodile can just revenge kill. But yeah, depending on what moves Conkeldurr has will determine on how I will be able to deal with it. It does have 4 move slot syndrome, which is absolutely amazing, so we can definitely take advantage of that. So we have also his last mon that we're pretty positive is going to bring is Skarmory, because that's his only way of removing hazards, and it also has full move slot syndrome, which even if it does have Iron Head, it only has a 20% chance to 3-hit KO Clefable unless it's offensive. So Calm Mind Clefable is absolutely the best Pokemon to bring against Twit. There is also a possibility that he thinks we may want to bring Unaware. I think I brought Unaware against PK, if I'm not mistaken. So that can definitely be used to our advantage. And again, he could think we want to bring Zap Zipper, Zebstrika, so he may not even bring Superior. But yeah, his last 2 mons can be really a combination of anything. If he does want to go the more offensive route, he could just go Superior and Healing Wish Mesprit, which would be really annoying because if he does bring Mesprit, that means he will have spikes on Skarmory most likely. So it will be like Roost, Defog for sure, spikes and rocks, spikes or rocks, sorry, and then either Whirlwind, Taunt, Brave Bird, or Iron Head. Or he cannot even go with the second hazard and just go Taunt Iron Head or something to completely stop Clefable. But even then, Thunderbolt is going to be doing about 50 to 60% if he is physically defensive. If he's specially defensive, it will be doing about 33 to 40%. So if we're able to get up to +1, then we 100% will be able to beat Skarmory. I don't know if Skarm does naturally outspeed Clefable. Actually, I don't even know, to be honest. Skarmory. Hello? Why isn't that up here? Hold on. Skarmory. It's base 70. Oh, it does outspeed it. Oh, so okay. So if he does have Taunt, that'll be a little bit annoying. But again, I don't think he's going to have that. I think he's going to have Roost, Defog, a Hazard, and then either an offensive move or Whirlwind. Which if it's Whirlwind, that's fine. Because he will only have rocks up. And then Blastoise should be able to easily just spin on his team and his defensive walls. And on Skarmory for that matter. If he does want to bring Jellicent, I can pop the Colbur Berry with my Crocodile or with my Blastoise. So I'm not too concerned about that. It will be a little bit annoying, but we will see how we will deal with it. But yeah, Calm Mind Clefable just completely destroys Twits' team with Thunderbolt as our coverage move. Moving down the line, we have Sub Swordsdance Terrakion with enough speed to outspeed Charizard. Hopefully we can force a switch out, get up a sub, maybe get up a Swordsdance. The reason why Lumberry is here is to potentially get up a sub on Sableye as he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. He will hopefully miss the first one. That way we have our Lumberry to substitute later in the battle. But if he hits us with the Will-O-Wisp, we burn the Lum and we're able to get behind a substitute. And then unless he has like a Psychic move or a Ghost move, then he can't hit us with a Dark type move because our ability is justified. We get a +1 when we get hit by Dark type moves. And if he doesn't have Taunt, then that's just a free Swordsdance and I get to sweep potentially. We did have Lychee Berry on it, which would have given Terrakion +1 speed, but I would rather have Lumberry for that scenario that I just explained. So yeah, Sub Swords and Terrakion can force switches, set up a sub, and just absolutely wreck Twit if possible. Again, enough speed to outspeed Charizard X if he does want to go Jolly Max Speed, which I honestly don't think he's gonna do, but hey, Ellis likes to be safe, and Ellis is a lord. Let me tell you that right now. But yeah, just pretty basic Terrakion set. Then we have a Sub Leech Seed Shaman. Now, this is the set that I used in my Season 1 match, except with way different EVs. So yeah, we have a double sub again. But hopefully this time I will actually be able to get Leech Seed. So let me tell you how crazy this Shaman set is. If all goes well, this Shaman is not going to die and will be the MVP of this match. Jolteon can't break its substitute with Volt Switch even if it's modest specs. Obviously if it's Hidden Power Grass or Signal Beam, it will be able to break because it's super effective, but that's fine. Sableye can't break the sub with Knockoff or Foul Play, which is absolutely amazing. Unless Jellicent has Ice Beam, it can't break the sub either because we do make 51 HP subs, which at level 50, Seismitoss and Nightshade only do 50 HP. So yeah. Skarmory, unless it has Brave Bird, will not be able to break our substitute, and we do outspeed it. So if it does have Taunt, we can sub or Leech Seed before it does any of that. If it has Whirlwind, hey, we just Leech Seed it. It's fine. And then if he does decide to bring Aromatisse, which I don't really think he will, it has a 6% chance to break our sub unless it's running 4 special attack EVs, and it goes up to 18%, which is absolutely crazy. I don't know why, but hey, it's fine. So yeah, this also means that we're able to take it substitute does not get broken by Life Orb Superior's Leaf Storm, which is great because again, actually no, I don't think I mentioned this. I did a pre-recording before this that I didn't like, and just we're not getting into that. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna want to bring Superior because again, Sebstrika underwear Clefable, and then if he does bring it, it will be a little bit annoying, but we will be able to deal with it. hopefully I can play around it correctly and prevent him from getting too many boosts with the Leaf Storm. So yeah, that's pretty much the Shaman set. The Shaman set. It's just sub Leech Seed to wear things down. A Seed Flare means that I can easily beat Skarmory, AV Conch Elder, even Charizard potentially, and Blissey for sure. And I think Jellicent will be 2-hit KO'd regardless. So yeah, Shaman, absolute monster, hopefully going into this battle. Moving down the line, we have Vicente the Victini with max speed to potentially speed tie Jolly Charizard, which again, don't think he's going to bring. With the rest in attack and HP. The HP EVs mean that we are able to take a Jolly Charizard's Dragon Claw if rocks are not up. So if worse comes to worse, we can Thunder Wave it, slow it down if he doesn't have a Heal Beller or a Healing Wishmon, then that's absolutely great for us, unless he decides to go Healing Wish Jolteon, which I don't know what to say. But yeah, that's why we have Thunder Wave there. Flame Charge is so he thinks Superior doesn't get up a free sub on Victini. So if he thinks Superior can get up a free sub, we break the sub with Flame Charge, get a +1 speed boost, and then outspeed the following turn, I guess, if he maybe thinks that we're going to switch or something along those lines. Or I think we will be brought back to neutral speed, and we can still take whatever one move and then just Flame Charge again, and then outspeed him again, and then just Flame Charge again, and then just go from there. But yeah, Thunder Wave is just mainly for Charizard, T-Wave it to stop it, because that thing is going to be hitting extremely, extremely hard. Also, we can Paralyze Superior, so that's a plus, or a Scarf Shaman even. So yeah, moving down the line, we have Tortuga here, which is able to 2-hit KO Charizard with the special attack EVs that we have in it. We are able to take a +1 Dragon Claw if we don't have any prior damage, or I think after rocks we are able to take one if I'm not mistaken. A little bit of speed creep just to outspeed min or non-speed EV to Mesprit if I'm not mistaken, because there's a chance he may want to bring it. We do have Toxic on it, just so that we can Toxic Jellicent if he wants to switch it in. If he tries to switch into Sableye thinking I'll Rapid Spin, we can Toxic it and beat it. Even predicting a Superior switch in or a Blissey switch in. Yes, Blissey does have Natural Cure. We can put it on a timer as he brings it in, and then use that to our advantage with Shaman to be able to beat it even easier or get up a free sub as we force it out. So yeah, Toxic is definitely going to come in handy this match. Dark Pulse again is just mainly for Jellicent. Water Pulse is so we don't burn AV Conch Elder, because that would be absolutely terrifying. And I think Water Pulse still 2-hit KOs Offensive Sheer Force Conch Elder, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know off the top of my head, but during the match I will definitely run the calc. But yeah, then moving on to the final and last Mon coming to this week of the UCL, we have Tranquilo. He has enough speed to outspeed Adamant Max Speed Charizard, which reaches 153, if I'm not mistaken. Lefty's numbers are hit with our HP investment. The Spadef EVs means that we are not OHKO'd by Modest Specs Signal Beam coming from Jolteon, so if worse comes to worse, we can chew a hit, knock off, or Earthquake and just OHKO it and no longer have to deal with it. The defense investment avoids a KO from +1 Jolly Zard. So he gets a free DD, we switch in Krookodile, he's back at neutral attack, and then we're able to chew a Flare Blitz and in return Earthquake or knock off, Taunt, or Stealth Rock. So yeah guys, that is the team. Again, huge thanks to Ellis. Again, we will not be losing this week. Okay, I just kind of changed the EVs there for a second, but it's okay, the team is already genned. I'm not worried about it. Actually, hold on, I'll fix it for you guys. My fault. Here, okay. But yeah, this is the team that we will be using against Twit. Again, if this goes up Saturday, that is because we battled pretty late on Friday. So yeah, the battle will be up later today in about an hour. Hopefully that is the time frame I'm going to try to upload this in. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy, then you know what to do. Let us know if we will win, or do you think Twit has our number? Do you think we're gonna lose? I don't know. We're not gonna lose. I know I'm not gonna lose. Hopefully you guys know we're not gonna lose. So yeah, with that being said, Thank you all for watching. I rambled on for way too long. Later, everybody.